Kusama. So Kusama, Polkadot's self-reported kind of wild cousin. This is the testing ground for anything that's coming onto Polkadot. And actually, in terms of where it's at right now, price-wise, it's pretty poor, especially when you look at like the high that it was at back in 2021. We're going to go through like the network activity. We're going to go through where they're at because there's some real big positives along with some negatives. So we'll take a look and try and figure out where this can go this year. Now, before I get into it, if you're new to this channel, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. In the videos, I showed myself buying up these coins. They were cryptos I thought were going to do really well, make a lot of money. You can see what they were all worth when I recorded my videos. These are the highs these cryptos hit around about 16 months on, and these are what your profits would have been if you'd put $100 into these coins. 100 into all of them would have made you over 123 grand in that time. Now, the thing is we're in a bull cycle, so if you're not happy with the coins that you own, have a look at copymycrypto.com. That's the site that I run. On the site, I share every single coin I own with my members. When I am ready to buy or sell any crypto as well, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell and the price that I'm going to buy or sell at. This means my members get in and out of cryptos at the same price as me, so they make the same profit, and they don't have any work to do at all. If you go onto the site, you'll be able to see some of the profits my members have made. You'll also be able to see some of our past successes. This is all public record as well, so all on the history of this channel. And if you like what you see after you've read through the site, watched the videos, verified it all, and you want to learn more, you want to hear my daily market updates along with know the coins that I think are going to be the big winners of this bull cycle, all you've got to do to find out is join up on the site, guys. Now, Kusama. So in the previous bull cycle, it went to highs of 623 bucks. So obviously it's substantially away from that right now. Now, as I said, it's described as Polkadot's wild cousin. It's an experimental platform that's designed to provide a massively interoperable and scalable framework for developers, built on Substrate, which is a blockchain building kit developed by Parity Technologies. It's the same code base, well, nearly the same code base as Polkadot. So by deploying on Kusama, fast-paced projects gain access to a highly scalable, interoperable sharded network. They're known as the Canary Network for Polkadot, basically. It's the test bed for developers that want to innovate and deploy their own blockchain. So many projects go to Kusama with the view of going to Polkadot. However, because of Kusama's actual technology, many stick with Kusama once they're there. The founders of Kusama are Parity Tech, which their founder is Gavin Wood. Dr. Gavin Wood is one of the founders of Ethereum. And to be fair, the people that founded Ethereum have all done very well. You know, you look at Charles Hoskinson of Cardano as well. Parity Tech has a very large team spread around the world, and they also are behind the Web3 Foundation, which funds Kusama, Polkadot, and parachains that want to build upon them. So they've received a lot of Web3 grants for that. Now, Kusama itself have a number of different parachains. However, we have seen like a real fall off in terms of interest with regards to the Kusama parachains and Kusama, to be fair. So, bird boy. So they do have parachain launch NFTs. So these are limited edition NFTs that are created to celebrate the launch of Kusama parachains. And there are a number of different parachains now. But all in all, right, there's a lot of numbers that aren't great. There are some that are fantastic. So one that's worth noting is Kusama did 128,000 transactions per second in a proper live test. Now that is a huge number. I mean, that is a staggering number. Nothing in crypto has come close to that. Because what we often see within the crypto space are theoretical transactions per second. We very rarely see theoretical transactions per second come to fruition. It's really not like, it's, you know, maybe once in a blue moon, but it's not consistent. I mean, they even made a like joke about it somewhere. I was reading through. Yeah, there you go. If I see anyone mention theoretical transactions per second again in the chat, you're getting this DM. And yeah, and it's because we just normally, it is theoretical transactions per second. It is. Kusama have managed to absolutely blast up that. They hit 143,000 transactions per second with just 23% network capacity. So again, scale that. You know, even if like 5 times, if they've got 100% network capacity, you can imagine the numbers that they're going to do. I mean, it's just basic maths, to be fair. So those numbers are fantastic. The problem is then we look at sort of the more detailed numbers with regards to sort of activity. So daily active accounts is pretty low. You know, you're only really seeing around about between 800 and 1,000. Well, to be fair, between 600 or so and sort of 1,500 new active accounts on a daily basis. In terms of new accounts, it's pretty weak. You know, you may be seeing 40, 50 new accounts a day. So those numbers aren't fantastic. Also, in terms of volume, the volume isn't fantastic either. So, I mean, this is daily transfer amount. So you're looking at sort of 30,000, 56,000. Now, what is worth noting is it isn't particularly clear if that is Kusama itself or if that is dollar value. Because obviously if it's Kusama, that's a lot better, but if it's dollar value, it's not great. So the numbers aren't fantastic. And again, if we go onto the daily active account, because I do want to spread this time frame out so we can actually see. So daily activity, not really ever been fantastic. You know, there were few days where it's done like miraculously well, but in general, pretty poor, right? In terms of activity. In terms of, have a look at some of the parachain stuff. Get onto quarter-time parachain. So as we can see, yeah, and there's another auction in preparation, but we can see the number of different parachains now, and there are tons. So development is still happening, and to be fair, look, development is happening across Polkadot and Kusama very, very well. But Kusama right now, we're just not seeing great volume. I mean, this is the so native token. Native token. So that's better. Kusama, right? So volume. Yeah. So, okay, so daily volume, 56,000 Kusama. So what, $17 a piece, you're looking at about 850, just shy of $900,000 dollars a day. So that's not actually as bad as it looked. One thing that is positive is the amount staked. We've got 8 million of Kusama staked, so about half the supply is staked. Again, that's pretty positive. It does just feel like the interoperability train, as it were, has slowed down a lot. Like, that was really the buzzword of the previous bull cycle. That's why we saw Polkadot and Kusama and Parachains doing really, really well. Now, the thing is that could easily come back. We see these buzzwords come back in a big, big way quite often. And if we do see that, Kusama's got enough about it to build some momentum. I think development-wise, again, really, really good. The fact that their actual throughput can be as high as 143,000 transactions per second with just 23% network capacity shows real potential here. The thing is now that's got to be more consistent. Can't just be a case of like a couple one-offs or a few one-offs. Is if they can start really getting traders and investors to use the platform, then they can start actually legitimizing that throughput on a daily basis. And then all of a sudden people are paying attention, because actually I can start moving money around, playing with DeFi, playing with yield farms, and I don't have to worry about like the lag or the delays. And that's really what they have to do now, is really start trying to push people to Kusama. And if they can do that successfully, I think this can still get back to $100 or so. But right now, I think because interest has waned, I think it's going to struggle to. It's certainly going to struggle to do its all-time high. I don't think it's got a chance of that now. Now I think really it will come from A, development, and B, usage. If development skyrockets, particularly with regards to, I hate to say it, but like if they start bringing in some really quality meme coins that people are interested in, that draws in a lot more people. Just does. Look at Solana. So if we start seeing that would fly up usage. Then it can start looking at that $100 mark, and then maybe it can start tackling even higher, a couple $100. But right now, I think that's kind of your best case scenario, and that's if they really start driving usage, because they've done a lot really, really well. Now they just need more users. I am curious to hear what people think about this, though. Where do people stand on Kusama? If you're a Kusama user, what do you like about it? What are you hoping to see this year? What do you think is going to help them to really start getting back to that sort of higher prices that it experienced in 2021? What do you think needs to happen? Share your thoughts in the comments. And guys, we're in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy with the performance of your portfolio, have a look at copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. When I'm ready to buy or sell a crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell and the price that I'm going to buy or sell at. So my members get in and out of coins at the same price as me, meaning they make the same profit and they don't have any work to do at all. Go onto the site, read through it all. Watch the videos. On there, you'll see some of my past successes. You'll see what my members have earned. This is all public record. You can go onto the old videos on this channel. If after reading through it all, verifying it all, watching all the videos, you like what you see and you want to find out more, you want to hear the daily market updates I give my members, you want to hear the coins that I think are going to be the big winners of this bull cycle, like I predicted with Phantom when no one was talking about it, all you have to do to find out what the winners are is join up on the site, guys. And if you do, I'll see you there. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Bye-bye.